Best free whiteboard animation software for Windows 10. Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you guys this software called MangoAnimate, how it works, and how you can create gorgeous whiteboard animations without having to pay for anything at all. This is not a free trial whatsoever. This is a free application. So you can use this as your permanent video development application, and you can use it for free for however long you want. And usually these kinds of videos on VideoScribe and Doodly require you like upwards of $20 per month to create such animated videos or doodled videos, but with MangoAnimate you can get started for free. So let's get into it. Now you can see over here we are on MangoAnimate.com, and what you're going to do is you're just going to click on download, and then you can see over here they have a animation maker, and then they have a whiteboard animation maker. They also have a character maker, a text video maker, and a business video maker that is going to be launched very soon, but you're going to download the 32-bit or 64-bit whiteboard animation maker. And then once you download that, you're just going to go into your files. You're going to go into wherever you have downloaded it. So you can see I have this downloaded over here, and you're just going to click on this and select like a folder to install the entire application in. Once you're done with that, you're just going to create a shortcut on your desktop if you want, or you can just open it up from your files. And once you open it up, this is going to be your home page, and you can see over here that you have quite a few free templates available, and I would say they're more than enough. So you have 3 pages of templates. Let me show you guys all of this. And the good thing about their templates is that they really do have a wide variety of templates. So they're not just based on a single category. You have quite a few different categories that you can work with as well. And if you want to view them by category, if you take a look on your left, you can view them by education, marketing, human resource, training, and international communication, mobile, and others. So let's get started with a new project. We're going to open a 16 by 9 inch project, and you can see over here now you can zoom in or zoom out onto this piece of paper. I would suggest that you stay within the default limit of your paper, and on the top you have your basic buttons like your home button, new button, save, configuration, previews, and publishing. On the right side you will see all of your insertions, so your image insertion, shape insertion, if you want to insert any text, decorations, sound, libraries, anything that you need to put into your video is going to be present on your right side. And below that you have your video toolbar, so where you monitor and preview your video here as well. Now you can see there are different little categories that you're going to get started with. Now starting off, you're just going to zoom out to a perfect little scale that fits within your default view. Then you can lock in your canvas so you don't move your canvas. And then you can even resize your ratio if you want, but I'm going to still go with the 16 by 9 because that kind of video size fits best in YouTube videos. Now you can select quite a few images from over here. So let's just view some of the different little images that we have, or cartoons. And I'm going to sign into my account. I'm just going to create an account first. Then I'm going to add a password. I'm going to sign up. I will have to verify my email, so I'm just going to do that before I can get started with my video. Now I have verified my email, and I'm going to start off by adding these images. So I don't like this. I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to look for some more buildings, or maybe let's look for more cute little animals. I like this. So over here, once you add like a element or any kind of image or sketch like this, you can expand it, contract it. You can do this from over here as well. And then you're gonna add your entrance effect. So you're just gonna click over here, and you can add it as a hand drawing, you can add it as a SVG drawing, you can add it as a clicked drawing, a shaking finger. So any kind of hand action that you want, you can add. I'm going to add this as a hand drawing. I'm going to confirm this. And now my gesture configuration is going to be downloaded. It's going to take a few seconds, so don't worry about that. Once you download all of your basic gesture configurations and all of the basic things, it's not going to have to download them each time as well. So your work time is going to be reduced once you're all set up on the platform. I'm just going to wait until this downloads. Now my hand configuration has been downloaded, and Now I'm going to show you guys what it's going to look like. So if you take your cursor onto this blue little tab over here, you can drag this and see how your animation is going to look like. It's going to give you a nice little preview. And let's say this is taking too long. I want my polar bear to be drawn very quickly. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my mouse over here. When these little two arrows appear, I'm going to decrease the size. So if I wanted to be created within 1 second, so I'm just going to set this from 1 second, and now you can see over here the time to create this is going to be 1 second, and you can monitor your time from over here. Now so on, you're going to keep on adding your elements as you go. So let's say I want to start off with a blank page, and then I want to add a little text. So I'm going to start adding some text like this, and now it's going to download this text font. Now over here you can see this is how it's going to appear, like that, and you can change that as well. So if you move these two elements away, you can obviously change that, the amount of time it's going to take, or you can even overlap elements. So if you want to do that, so if it looks like this, you can just add action line and move one action down here like that, and then you can have two hands drawing two different things at the same time. Now I wouldn't suggest that you add more action lines. I think that it's going to look a bit too much. It looks odd and it can feel weird if there are two hands drawing images. So I would suggest keeping a singular action line, and you're going to remove the second action line. Now for your background, you can choose simple. You can use a hand pulling effect as well. So if you want to do that, you can add this transition effect. Then you're going to add a new background. And if you want to add a background color, you can do that as well. If you want to add a image background, you can do that as well. But for whiteboard animations, I would suggest that you stick with plain colors because I feel like they look the best. So like this, I'm going to place that ahead of my sample text, and you can see over here it's going to be my sample text over here. And then you can edit the settings from over here as well, like this. It's obviously easier if you're editing the settings from there. You can change everything that you might need. I'm going to unlock my little template and I'm going to save it again. Now I have added a transition effects line over here as well. So you can add some of these over here like that if you want. If you're being that dynamic with your video. Obviously, this is just a sample video that I'm doing to show you guys the different features on this application. But depending on what kind of video you're doing, you might even want to add some of these little dramatic effects to further enhance the unique look of your video, because these kinds of effects are so highly priced on other doodling platforms or other platforms that provide similar services like Doodly or VideoScribe. So you can see over here, a little text is going to appear and we're going to have this effect here as well. And that is going to render our page pink. So I'm going to overlap this a bit. You can see this is how it's going to look. So after you have added your first scene, I would suggest that you click on lock elements in place so you don't move these around anymore too much. It's going to give you like a basic little look. And then after that, okay, so after this situation, you know, after this part of the video, you want your next page to appear. So let's just change the text to make it easier to distinguish like that. And we have our little text. I'm going to place it in the center. And now after that, you want to change the scene. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a look at your action bar, and then you're going to click on plus over here or add action. You're going to do that. And then you're going to select any of these different features that are available for you to move on to the next page. So you can do a finger up, a next page. You have a wipe effect. You have a two-handed wipe. You have a holding effect, turning page effect, switch effect. So there are a lot you can choose from. Let's say I want to go with the wipe effect. I'm going to confirm. So the wipe effect is going to take too much time to download. So I'm just going to do a turning page effect. This is downloading a bit faster, so I'm just going to go with this. And once you add this effect, you're going to have your next page to start working on, and you can start animating and adding on to that. Now you can see you're going to move this to wherever you want, like so. And now I'm going to move this preview bar over here so you can see This is how it's going to look like, and then going to be like a nice little page flip over here. You can see that, and that's how it's going to look. Obviously, with a page flip, you can always add a different background color to further help you exemplify the page flip. So let's just say it looks like this, and then when the page is being cleared, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on background. I'm going to add a white background. Now you can see this is how it's going to look like. I removed the colors, but obviously you can add them over here as well. I added this like particle effect, but it's not showing up very well. You get the idea of how to design this now. After you have finished designing your little video, you're just going to click on save on the top over here, and you're going to save this wherever you want in your device. So I hope you guys found this video helpful and you're now able to create beautiful whiteboard animated videos without having to pay for Doodly or VideoScribe or any of those premium programs that offer similar features or almost the same features for an exorbitant price as compared to MangoAnimate.com. So that was it for today, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.